Hi everyone! In this video I'm going to introduce you to some food subscription boxes. So if you've been with my channel for a little while, you know that I regularly do beauty box subscription reviews where I show you what items are in companies' boxes like Glossybox or Wantable. But lately I have been really getting into food subscription boxes, and I will be doing a regular video for Nature Box, which is a box that I really love and that I have more experience with. So I do dedicated videos for that food box. But in this video, I'm going to introduce you to 8 new food box companies that I've never tried before. This is my first time investigating them and tasting what they have to offer. And so I will split this up into 2 videos so that it's not crazy long. The first, or one of them, I'm going to concentrate more on organic or gluten-free offerings, if that's something that interests you. And then the other video will be for more gourmet style or more quirky food boxes. If you have any questions about these boxes, please first refer to the description box. I will put links to where you can get these boxes for whichever one you may be interested in, and I will include coupon codes for them if I have any of them available, which I do for a good handful of these. If you would also like to see my reviews for Nature Box, I will try to link it somewhere in this video and in the description box below. Alright, let's get to tasting. The first box I'm going to show you is called Kona Case, both spelled with a K. And what's interesting about this subscription box is it is for people who have very active lifestyles. This box is $15 a month, and so it has nutritional foods in it. It also includes things like training tips for you, along with those nutritional food items and inspirational quotes, things like that. And I'm particularly drawn to this box because I do lead a very active lifestyle, or as active as I can be given, you know, a balance of work and exercise. But I love to be athletic and active and move around. I get really antsy and kind of cranky when I don't get to move my body on top of using my mind. And so I do a lot of things like running or light running, or rock climbing is something that I've been doing. I love to swim, used to swim competitively. So I'm particularly interested and curious to see what this box offers. So as with most monthly boxes, it comes with an insert or a card that sort of summarizes the contents of the box for you. So there's the company's name there. So here's the card that summarizes each item that you're going to get in this box. And what's interesting, and I haven't seen before, is that this card has on the side for you a place to rank how you feel about each food item. You get to grade it 1 through 5. So I guess it helps you sort of keep track of what items you might be interested in purchasing yourself down the line. So it's kind of cool. So first we have popcorners, which are, well, they look like chips, but they are popcorn based or corn based. And these are gluten-free. There's 0% saturated fat. This entire thing is 140 calories, which is pretty good. There's a fair amount of sodium, as there will be with any sort of chip. Only 1 gram of sugar. And as you can see on this card, you can actually go to Popcorners if this is something that you want to buy in a larger supply, and you can use Kona Case as the code for 15% off your order. So that's kind of cool. Next is by Power Bar. It is a performance energy blend, and you're supposed to take it half an hour to an hour before you start training, and so it helps provide you fuel for while you are exercising. It is 80 calories and basically doesn't have anything else in it except for sugar, so that you have carbs from which to draw energy, and fiber. Okay, next is a whole bunch of stuff from the company GU. So you have an energy chew, 2 flavors of an energy gel, an electrolyte drink tablet, so you pop this in some water or your water bottle to restore electrolytes to the body, and a chocolate smoothie mix. So this is for usually after you have a workout to sort of rebuild from exercising. You can sort of see the trend with this brand and these samples is to give you sort of a way to consume energy, or to consume food from which to draw energy in a small content of food, so that you don't have to like sit down and eat a meal. These little packets here, especially these things, by the way, these things are gross. Like, they taste gross. They well, the consistency mostly is gross. They're just sort of like a paste, and but they do, in a very small serving or small size, contain a lot of nutrition from which to draw energy and to be able to work out. So you'll often see people who are running, or like marathon runners or triathletes, who use things like this because they are literally trying to consume and put calories back in their body while they are exercising, and so they need a medium through which to do that, which is not something that requires them to like sit down and eat a meal. So anyway, the point for these is not for them to taste great. The point for them is to, like Kona Case's, you know, purpose is to fit with an active lifestyle. Then you have a bar from Oh Yeah, and this is supposed to be a bar that has a lot of fiber. It's 190 calories for the entire bar, has 15% saturated fat, and has a decent serving of fiber. It's 3 grams, which is 12% of a daily value. Has a very nice serving of protein, which is 14 grams in this one bar. And last is a Luna bar in Berry Bliss. And this is more like a healthier version of a typical granola bar that you might see in the store that has a lot of processed ingredients and a lot of sugar in it. This of course has sugar in it too, but it's just a healthier version of something that you might otherwise be snacking on. There's Kona Case, definitely something that I would be interested in, and if you do have an active lifestyle, or you are transitioning into incorporating those kinds of things into your life to become healthier and more fit, this does contain a very nice range of things, from just normal snacks to things that will serve you well and suit that lifestyle more while you are actually literally being active, like literally running or out on a hike and you need a snack, things like that. So very interesting and cool sort of subscription box. And the Kona Case box is $15. The second box is called Bestowed, and the Bestowed box is $19 a month, and it's actually put together by a nutritionist, and her name is Heather Bauer. So if you look in the description box, I will put a coupon there for I think $5 off of your monthly subscription if you're interested in this one. Here's what the inside of this box looks like. There is a sort of coupon here thrown in for a free Dr. Prager's item. So first, here are Matt's Munchies in Island Mango. This thing only has 40 calories in it and 8 grams of sugar, and it's a full serving of fruit. I'm gonna open this up. It's actually very interesting. It comes on these paper sheets, and they're just like thin slices of mango and coconut. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So it's almost like a fruit roll-up and has coconut on it. Next, you get 2 sample sizes of this extra virgin olive oil. So this would be interesting. I've never seen samples of food or like oil like this, but I guess this would be good for, of course, just trying out in your home if you want to, but it would also be convenient to take on something like camping with you, to have, you know, like probably 1 to 4 servings of oil to use for cooking if you were camping. So probably hang on to these. You get a Kind bar. These are excellent. Also, sort of like the Luna bars, have dozens of different flavors, and they're usually heavily nut-based, so lots of almonds, and I love almonds and grains and things like that, so I love these. They have 7 grams of fiber, 6 grams of protein, and only 5 grams of sugar, so it's pretty good. Then we have some raw almonds from Hail Mary, and this is in the vanilla maple flavor. It says no refined sugar, raw oils, rich in omegas, and living enzymes. And then we have from Hemp Hearts raw hemp seeds, which is excellent to add just on top of your salads, or you can mix it into your yogurts, and it has a really nice texture. I love crunchy foods, so it's hard for me to stay away from things like chips, and adding things or incorporating things like this into more healthy foods like my salads really helps me sort of satiate and fulfill that craving. So these are a pretty good source of fiber. They're 5 grams of fiber per package and 18 grams of protein. And like with the other companies, this box will give you a summary of each item and the healthy aspects about each item that you're getting. All right, so there is bestowed. You get a healthy, nice range of nutritional products. This box had 5 to 6 items in there, so that's sort of the amount that you should expect to get for $19 a month. Next, we have Green Fork and Spoon. Now this box is full of organic foods and it costs $29 a month. If you are interested in getting this box, there is a coupon code exclusive for Allura readers. It's 10% off your subscription. Just enter Allura10 when you are joining the subscription. And again, I will put the details in the bottom box for you. So here's what it looks like when you open it up. And this looks like a coaster, but it's actually something that you can plant, and it has seeds embedded into the paper, and it will sprout and grow if you put it into the soil and water it. So here's a list of what you get in this box. So you can probably tell that this is a more expensive subscription box, but you get 10 items, which is about double what you get usually with other food subscription boxes. So it is $29 a month, but you get twice as much. So you're only paying about 50% more than the typical or average food subscription box, and you're getting twice as much. We have these Kale Joy kale chips, and they have chia seeds on them. By Kiwa is this vegetable chip mix, so instead of being made out of things like corn or having tortilla chips, these are made from vegetables. So things like beets and parsnips. So you'll get a variety of colors like purple, or yellow, or white. Then from the Grizzlies brand, this is organic raw fruit and nut mix. So basically like a trail mix, but made from raw ingredients. It has walnuts, pineapple, pumpkin seeds, almonds, raisins, coconut, and sunflower seeds. There's no salt in here at all, which is very rare for trail mixes. From Honey Stinger, this is a chocolate waffle. I'm not really sure what this is. It says that it's an energy bar, basically a healthy snack. So gives you quick energy. Next is by Primal, meatless vegan jerky soy strips. That's so interesting. I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot of meat substitute products, but I've never seen beef jerky, meatless beef jerky before. This is hickory smoked flavor. It's gluten-free, 100 calories and 3 grams of sugar. And this is what it looks like. You get 2 greens to go. You basically, these are powders, and you put them in your water and mix them in. It says that it's basically a salad bar in every packet. And the flavor for these is apple melon. Mount Hagen's instant organic coffee. So you get a sample of this. Great to take with you camping just to make instant coffee instead of lugging around sort of a coffee pot. Oh, this might look familiar. This box also contained Matt's Munchies, that island mango, the fruit on those paper strips that we saw in our bestowed box. So this looks like it's sort of popular among healthy snackers. Then we have Scout's Organic Trail Bar in coconut chocolate. It's dairy and soy free, vegan, organic, and gluten-free. And last we have Royal Hawaiian's Passion Fruit Orange Guava Macadamia Crunch. I have seen these in the grocery store. I have been very tempted to buy them. I never have before, but I'm very glad I get to try it. So they're clusters, basically. They're nut clusters, so almonds and macadamia nuts with some shavings of fruit in them. So again, if you're someone who has sort of a crunchy food obsession like I do, great ways to substitute in healthier items compared to things like chips. All right, so there's Green Fork and Spoon, and you could tell by the size of the box that you get a lot of products. So definitely an option for you if you are sort of regularly someone who eats these kinds of foods and you know that you're going to be incorporating them daily into your diet. You get 10 items in each box for your monthly subscription. And last up for part one, we have the Vegan Cuts box, which opens up like this. The Vegan's Cut box is $19.95, so basically $20 a month. You get 7 to 10 products in each box. And something that the company has also started is a beauty box version, which I am also interested to try. So you get vegan-based cosmetics products. Again, you can go to the description box. There will be a coupon code for Allura viewers if you are interested in subscribing to either the beauty box or the vegan box, the vegan food box. So here's your Vegan Cuts summary and list of items that you're getting in this box. Again, you get a coupon for a certain item. First up is by Lady Jane. It's toasted hemp seeds. So we saw hemp seeds before. These are actually toasted, so it might have a little more flavor or savoriness to them. And you can certainly snack on these alone or again add them to something like your salad. Here is a bar from Macrolife Naturals. These bars apparently are fortified with superfoods and probiotics. So probiotics are helpful to the intestine and digestion, and then superfoods are like, well, the name sort of suggests what they are considered. They're considered to be foods with many, many health benefits for your body. Next is by Viana. It is a mild jumbo veggie snack sausage. So again, we're seeing a meat substitute product. So kind of like the beef jerky that we saw before, but this is a traditional German smokehouse sausage, but it is 100% vegan, 0% cholesterol, 13 grams of protein, which is excellent, and of course organic. Next, you get a box of roasted seaweed by Seaweed Love. I love this growing up in an Asian household. This was a staple, something I'm very used to eating. If you are not used to eating it, it may be difficult for you to appreciate it, but a lot of people who are not Asian have sort of found these and like them a lot. My suggestion to you would be, if this is something that you like to eat, definitely go to a Korean market and buy them. They are so much infinitely cheaper at the Korean market. You can just get sheets and sheets and sheets of them for pennies on the dollar compared to buying them at a health foods market like Whole Foods or an American market. So just a little suggestion for you. This is kind of interesting. It's by Eat Green Tea. And it's not actually tea. They feel like tea leaves, but apparently you just sprinkle them on your food or mix it into a smoothie and eat it. And it says that it contains the antioxidants that you would otherwise find in 30 cups of tea, which is crazy. So that's very interesting. I've never really seen this one before. Here is sort of a fruit-based food by Smooth in coconut mango. And this is coconut milk based, gluten-free, dairy-free. Oh, and you serve this frozen. So I guess it's like sort of a frozen treat that you can have. You pop it in the freezer and then you unwrap it. Next by Nature's Bakery is this fig bar. You get two sort of fig, shush. He wants the food. You get two sort of Fig Newton type bars in here. This flavor is whole wheat peach apricot. This is cholesterol free and dairy free. Obviously if it's vegan it needs to be dairy free. Then from Food Should Taste Good, these multi-grain tortilla chips. These are excellent. They have all different kinds of chips like this. They have a sweet potato chip that is really good. And again, it's not the healthiest thing in the world. It's not as healthy as just eating a sweet potato or a yam. It is a chip form, so it will contain oil and salt. But compared to something like Doritos or Cheetos or Fritos, which I love, this is a healthier alternative. An example of another healthy crunchy food alternative, this is by Boulder Canyon. These are rice and bean chips. So it says that these are made with azuki beans also. So something that is, instead of being corn-based, rice and bean-based. And last up, Snap Pea Crisps. So these are sort of dehydrated sugar snap pea type, again, crispy foods. Okay, so there was your Vegan Cuts box. Again, a healthy serving in terms of the number of items that you get. And then you get a variety. You get things like bars and then chips and sort of not random things, but different things like the meat substitute, sausage or jerky strips, things like that. So there's vegan cuts, and there's part 1 of the video. Those are the sort of gluten-free or vegan type boxes. And if you are interested in continuing on with me to part 2, I will show you more gourmet style or quirky food subscription boxes.